Hello everyone. Today I am going to talk about natural selection, which is a process that drives evolution. So, what is natural selection? As mentioned before, it is a process which causes evolution. It is a theory on how organisms change over many generations in order to better adapt to the changing environment. Natural selection occurs because there is a variation within a population of organisms. This variation is caused by mutations in DNA and by sexual reproduction, which mixes alleles from parents. As a result, individuals in the same species are not identical. Organisms produce more offspring than can survive, which leads to competition for limited resources such as food, space, and mates. This creates a struggle for existence. Some individuals have characteristics that make them better suited to the environment known as adaptations. For example, an animal with better camouflage is less likely to be eaten by predators. These individuals are more likely to survive and reproduce. Because they survive and reproduce, these individuals pass the advantages, alleles, or the characteristics on to their offspring. Over time, the number of organisms with these advantageous characteristics increases in the population. Over many generations, this causes a change in the allele frequency of the population. As a result, the population becomes better adapted to its environment. This gradual changes is known as evolution by natural selection. If populations of the same species become isolated, such as by a geographical barrier, they may experience different selection pressures. Over many generations, this can lead to speciation, which means a new species is formed. A clear example of natural selection is the antibiotic resistance in bacteria. There is variation within the bacteria species. Some bacteria have mutations that make them resistant to antibiotics. When antibiotics are used, non-resistant bacteria are killed, while resistant bacteria, that is the favorable characteristic, can survive and reproduce. Over time, the population becomes resistant to the antibiotic. In conclusion, natural selection occurs because of variation, competition, and survival of the best adapted individuals, the fittest. These individuals reproduce and pass on their advantageous trait, leading to evolution over time. That's the end of today's video. Thanks for watching.